So the idea is Make In Tonite. And it came from a conversation I had with my partner, Linda Whitaker. And we were just talking about how the restaurants are having a really hard time right now. And what can we do to help them? And then we thought about beyond even the restaurants, what about food suppliers, farmers, and so forth. So instead of taking out, why don't we make in? And we said, well, how do you do that? So wouldn't it be great if chefs from local restaurants could lead us in how to cook so that we can up our cooking games? And then afterwards, instead of just a virtual concert or a virtual experience where you watch, you get great food at the end. So that was the idea. And then we decided, how are we going to make this happen? So that's when we started to call our favorite social media people.
This is the first time that we've combined organic grocery pickup or delivery with a virtual chef-led cooking, dining, and review experience. It's the first of its kind. There's lots of people who've done little segments of this, but there's no one who's actually put the entire thing together.
Why don't we, instead of trying to do exceptional, awesome, amazing things about us, just say, hey, let's try to do something a little bit more back to normal, where we can share a moment and share a meal together seems like one of the best places to start. And all of this talk about being together, apart, the idea that maybe one of the things we can share is actually time and a moment instead of just a spectacle and some awesome experience. Cooking is such a big part of everybody's day. We all know how to do it. And maybe it's just a chance to share a very ordinary, mundane thing, but in a very kind of new, extraordinary way.
And you know what? There's all these little things that we weren't expecting. For example, a couple went into Rusticana, which is our grocery partner. That's where you would go to pick up your make-in box. And they went into Rusticana to pick up their make-in box. And the feedback they left the Rusticana staff was, we've been married for 32 years, and this show has provided a spark in our relationship. It has given us something new to look forward to each week. And we're going to keep coming back. It gives us something in our week to look forward to.
We've been looking at about 50 people for the last 2 shows, and they've participated and joined in from across the country, from Halifax to Iqaluit, Whitehorse, Vancouver, Toronto, and of course Banff and Canmore. And so it's been remarkable to see this kind of collective national and even international. We even had some guests and participants from Phoenix, Arizona. We have been able to integrate partners and local businesses in fitness and dance. So, our first one, we helped to teach people how to do Drake's Toozy. And we're getting stories that grandparents are now wowing or shocking their grandkids in being able to do Drake's Toozy. We had a swing dance lesson, and it's pretty amazing when you cut to the dining rooms and living rooms and kitchens of these people, and they're swing dancing and they're just having a good old time. So, for us, it's always been a kind of vision of a really fun, it's more than just cooking dinner, but it is a full-on, I've been calling it a online dinner party where it's full of surprises and guests and interesting moments that will shock, delight, overwhelm. And the thing that we hear back again and again that I think is most meaningful and we're most happy about is that people are telling us this is an extraordinary opportunity for us to share moments with our families as we're in isolation. So we have people who are starting to connect with each other across the country to share a meal, have a great moment, engage with one another, and also up their cooking game. And we couldn't have asked for anything more.